little news was last podcast you made a prediction. You said the 49ers would keep Jimmy G, but the next day it was reported that Jimmy G and the 49ers are working on to find a trade partner together.
Okay.
So
So my prediction will still come true. They don't find a trade partner.
I think my problem with that is if they didn't find a trade partner, I think Jimmy G would ask for a release because I think it's Trey Lance's team. You don't draft a quarterback top 5 and let him sit 2-3 years. I mean, so it's inevitable. I think Kyle Shanahan wants Trey Lance to take over. But let's speaking of the 49ers, the Miami Dolphins did hire their offensive coordinator, Mike McDaniel. Now, I don't know much about Mike McDaniel, but from what I've heard, it sounds like it's a good hire. What's your thoughts?
I don't know much about him, but I mean, he coached with Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan, and those two are doing pretty good in the NFL right now. So
Oh,
we'll see how he does.
yeah. Well, fun fact about that. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Mike McDaniel is actually from. Okay, here I found it. The Washington coaching staff in 2013 had offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan, QB coach Matt LaFleur, wide receiver coach Mike McDaniel, and tight ends coach Sean McVay. That's the fourth head coach to come from that staff. That's kind
Yeah.
of crazy. But with those other names, like, I mean, if he's anything like McVay, LaFleur, or Shanahan, I mean, the Dolphins got a good guy, a good hire, I think. Um, and a little fun fact I learned about him is, I think he's like 5 years sober. I heard he used to have a really bad alcohol problem, but he's 5 years sober, and he got a head coaching job. So it sounds like everything's going right for him right now.
Good for him.
Yeah, but the also with the 49ers, they did hire former Chargers head coach um, as their QB coach, Anthony Lynn. But since Mike McDaniel has left, I think Anthony Lynn will slot in at OC for them. So they did replace him pretty quick. So they do got another guy ready to go to step in. Before we get into more head coaching talk, it was reported that the Steelers clearly